Hi everybody, I'm Chef Angie Consiglio with Consiglioskitchenware.com. Today I'm going to be doing an in-depth demonstration on the Jura E8 in Piano White. Yes, this is the latest version. It was recently revised around 2021. This is a fully automatic bean-to-cup machine offering one-touch operation. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for your support. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and hit the bell at the top. In today's video, I'm going to show you the main features of the Jura E8. I will show you the impressive milk-based beverage capability, all 17 beverages available on the unit. I will show you the improvements from the redesign and how to pair the machine using the Smart Connect to your smart device, where then you can prepare beverages from your smartphone right to the machine. And lastly, of course, I'll show you the improvement with the milk clean cycle and some suggestions for maintenance. Let's chat about the improvements with the redesign. The first one being there is the new professional aroma grinder. It is more quiet compared to the previous version, which was the G3. The grinder lid is clear plastic. It has the aroma seal, and you will notice it is more quiet compared to the previous model. The S8 still does have the G3 grinder. Keep in mind the S8 has a much heavier chromed bean hopper lid, which helps to keep that volume down. Next is the option to do a double shot of espresso in 3 different beverages. So the extra shot function is available in the Cappuccino, the flat white, as well as the Latte Macchiato. The next really exciting redesign on the new E8 is going to be the designated hot water spout. There is a third spout. It sits just behind the dual coffee spouts over here. That means you can enjoy a cafe barista and an authentic and traditional Americano, where the coffee is prepared, the shot of espresso is going to be prepared, and then a shot of hot water. So that water will be separate. It will not run through the grounds of the coffee. That is a traditional Americano. It's really tasty, and the cafe barista is going to be similar. The volume of coffee versus water will differ between those 2 beverages. The E8 offers 17 beverages, including updated beverages like the Cortado and the extra shot function in the Cappuccino, Latte Macchiato, or flat white. Lastly, the updated milk clean cycle. There's milk clean tablets. This is the small amount that the machine comes with. We do sell refills, of course. And the machine, because of this hot water spout, will now dispense hot water into this carafe, dissolving the milk clean tablets. What does the Jura E8 machine come with? We have our bypass coffee scoop. Bypass is just on the top of the machine. There's the water hardness test strip. There's a little cloth bag with the instruction manuals that are available in a few different languages. We have 2 cleaning tablets. We have 1 smart filter, the Claris smart filter. I've pre-installed it here on the side of the machine in the water tank, of course. And we have the updated milk carafe and milk clean tablets. On the bottom of the carafe, there's 4 little markers that sit and hold the carafe in place. We have got our silicone milk pipe here. And then we have an extra little end part that goes on the silicone tube, as well as an extra little cap here for the fine foam frother. What are some additional accessories that I have paired with the machine today? We are going to be using the glass milk container. It's 0.6 liters. I have the HP3 milk pipe, as well as the Smart Connect, which is allowing me to connect the machine using the Jura J.O.E app on my smartphone, on my iPhone. The E8 has a full-size brewing unit, just like the S8, just like the Z10. These are full-size models. The brewing unit can accommodate up to 16 grams of ground espresso, bean to cup, with the new professional aroma grinder. That means your beverage, when you max the strength setting out, 16 grams of coffee is going to be really rich, full-bodied, and delicious. And of course, today we are using our own locally roasted espresso beans. They are non-oily, safe for all of the super automatics and grinders. They're non-oily, they're matte in color, and I'm going to be primarily using the Super Crema. It's my favorite. It's a medium, slightly darker roast, got a little bit more Robusta combination in there, which yields that nice thick creamy layer on top. If you want to learn more about the different blends we offer, please check out the video. I'll link it below, and we'll go through all of the different varieties available. Next up, I'm going to give you a quick little tour of the components of the machine. Over here is our updated grinder. As you can see, the beans are nice and matte in color. They are non-oily. The bean hopper can accommodate 280 grams. Behind the bean grinder is the bypass chute. This is where the pre-ground coffee will go. And over here you have your grinder adjustment knob. And right over here we have the water tank. This is where our water filter goes. And we have a socket, and I have the Smart Connect plugged in over here to the socket. Over here we have a little bit more chrome work on the redesigned version of the coffee spout. There's the hot water spout just behind our dual coffee spouts. This is the fine foam frother. The machine has been brought up in style. It has a 2.8-inch color display screen, really sleek, smooth touch buttons just on the side. So the previous model had little rubber buttons that you would press. This is really modern, very sleek. I am a really big fan of it. And over here we have the drudge drawer. This can accommodate 16 spent pucks. We have the drip tray, as well as the drip tray here as well, where the water gets accumulated water over here is completely normal, and that will be emptied on average once per day or depending on your usage. Let's go ahead and prepare a single espresso. Look at how beautiful that is. That's almost maxed out at the max strength setting. So there's close to 16 grams, maybe about 14 grams of coffee in this shot. Look at the crema on that. We are using our super crema blend. Let's select 2 espressos. So it will grind and then brew, and then grind a second time and brew a second time. So you're going to be putting 2 cups beneath the adjustable spouts. Next, I'm going to make a cappuccino from the Jura J.O.E app on my smartphone. Simply press the button, and it will prepare it on the machine. You'll also have an opportunity to adjust the amount of water and the amount of milk foam here too. The fine foam frother is on the front here, and just behind the milk spout is the coffee spout. So it will do everything for you from start to finish. And that's really beautiful layering taking place. Lovely. Next, I'm going to show you how to prepare a beverage with an extra shot. You simply hold the bottom left little icon down, select extra shot. On the screen now, you're going to see a white illuminated bean on 3 different beverage options. On the cappuccino, on the flat white, latte, macchiato. So we're going to go ahead and make a cappuccino with an extra shot of espresso. So as you can see, it's prepared 1 shot of espresso, and now it's pulling the second shot, the extra shot for our cappuccino. Jura's done a beautiful job with their fine foam frothers. The level and excellence of microfoam that comes from these fine foam frothers is something that you cannot always find with a different type of machine. The 0.6 liter glass milk container is really handy and so easy. When you're done entertaining, you can simply pop this into the refrigerator. This can, of course, come off. Next on the agenda, we're going to prepare a single coffee. I want to check to see what the factory settings are for the product settings. And we have a stronger strength setting. We can adjust that. We'll go and check the volume. It's going to brew 5 ounces and temperature is at high. Wonderful. So now when I press the button, I'll also again be prompted if I want to make any last moment changes. There's a beautiful layering happening. The super crema has a little more robusta beans in it, so it allows for that extra really rich, creamy, thick crema on top. The changes that I've just made will not override the previous settings I saved for my beverage. So this is wonderful for entertaining and accommodating your guests' preferences. Next, let's make 2 coffees. Simply press the button twice. Next, we're going to prepare an authentic Americano thanks to the hot water spout. Now, just to take a look at what Jura's preset settings are, factory settings, we've got a bit of a stronger coffee strength, 4.5 ounces of volume, temperature is high, and the bypass water is 3 ounces. So if you wanted to change anything there, you certainly can. I'm going to keep it as the factory settings. And again, this is more of a traditional way of making an Americano where the machine is going to be preparing the shot of coffee, of espresso, and then separately it will prepare hot water. Next, we're going to go ahead and prepare the Cafe Barista, which is going to be prepared in a similar way to the Americano. The main difference here is the factory settings for the volume of coffee to water. The Cafe Barista has 3 ounces of coffee to about 2 ounces of water in the preset settings, whereas the Americano had 4.5 ounces of coffee to 3 ounces of water. Next, we're going to make the Cortado. What I'm going to do is make it from the Jura J.O.E app. What I really love about this app, they've done such a great job. In the order section, I can add a beverage, a product. I can add a Cortado, for example. I can adjust the strength, the amount of water, and the amount of milk foam. I can save that. That is going to be queued to be made on the machine. What's great about this order application is if I'm entertaining and I have 6 guests over, I can add everybody's beverage to the order and it will be queued to be made with the machine. So I don't have to remember what anybody wants. I can simply add it into the app and simply forget about it. Go ahead and make the Cortado. And of course, you can make adjustments to that if you'd like. Next, we're going to prepare a Espresso doppio. Next, we're going to brew a macchiato. Next is the latte macchiato. Let's prepare a latte macchiato with the extra shot. Going into the bottom left of the menu, select extra shot. The white bean is now illuminated. On the beverages, we have that option to prepare with, the extra shot function. Now remember, the E8 doesn't have the lever to adjust the texture of milk foam like the S8 version does. Keep in mind that the milk consistency will be different between the different milk-based beverages, and that is the factory setting. So you will certainly see a difference in milk consistency between, for example, a latte macchiato versus a flat white. There will be more foam in the latte macchiato. Let's prepare the extra shot latte macchiato. It's just such beautiful layering happening. We have our heated milk at the bottom, we have our frothed milk right on the top, and our 2 shots of espresso are layering in just between. Next, we're going to prepare a flat white. Next, we'll prepare a flat white with the extra shot function. Keep in mind that the extra shot version of a beverage does contribute to the total amount of beverages the machine can make, the 17 beverages capable on the E8. If you have a craving for a tea latte or just straight plain milk foam, or if you've got any kiddies, milk foam is great so you can achieve a hot chocolate, a tea latte. You can, of course, adjust the amount of seconds for the milk foam. This is always a nice feature to have on a super automatic. Last but not least, our hot water option, great for teas. You can select the temperature, you can select the volume. Now that we're done preparing all of our milk-based beverages for the day, we will complete a really simple milk clean cycle using the updated carafe with the little notches that allows it to sit securely on the drip tray. The machine comes with a sample size of the milk clean tablets with a small dispensing bottle. Milk clean tablets get put into the carafe. I just have a small little suggestion. When you do buy your refill separately later on, just take the bottle cap, the dispensing cap, and just put it on your refill bottle. So really easy, simple suggestion. The refill bottle is sold in 2 sizes. Here I have the 180 grams. The dispensing cap will dispense 3 grams, there we go, of the tablets. You put that on the tray. The HP3 milk pipe simply gets plugged in. There's 2 separate chambers. Now we're gonna hold the gear button, press that. There's a milk clean system. We're gonna press this here. We are gonna select to start milk clean cleaner. Yes, we have added that. What's nice about this updated version of the milk clean on the E8 is a hot water spout will dispense hot water into one component of the chambers here and dissolve the milk clean tablets for you. Unlike the S8 where you have to access hot water first to dissolve it, The E8, they've made a really nice update with regards to the milk clean system. You can see it's becoming frothy, so the hot water is dissolving the milk clean tablets. This process takes about 4 minutes. So the volume here is going to decrease. This liquid cleaning solution is being pulled up through the silicone tube into the fine foam frother, and it's removing any milk, ensuring the machine is being cleaned. There are these two chambers, so the cleaning solution is in the bigger chamber here, and then the dispensed solution that's been put through the fine foam frother is in the smaller chamber, so it does keep it separate. The Juras do a great job, and the E8 is fully self-cleaning. Very easy to do, as you've just seen with the updated milk clean process. Now, the Jura machine's brewing units cannot be removed manually. You can't access them. Therefore, once a month on average, a little notice will come up and tell you to do a cleaning cycle with the cleaning tablet. One tablet will be put into the bypass chute of the machine just right behind the grinder. This tablet ends up in the brewing unit, and it will clean that area for you. All you have to do is select the clean option within the menu. The E8 has an intelligent water system. Here's our water tank. Here's a smart filter that we use, the Claris smart filter. I'm going to show you the two-part system. This comes with your machine already. This is the water filter that you will end up changing. The machine will prompt you when you need to change it. It's recommended to use this filter as it removes any chlorine and impurities, which ends up yielding any better tasting coffee. Here is how you install it. That gets connected. We'll spot for it just at the bottom, and there's a little notch here to lock it in place. The filter has an RFID radio frequency little chip technology built in. So when you change the filter, there's no programming needed. You simply change it, it will communicate with the E8 on its own. If you use the smart filter, you don't have to descale the machine. If you do not use the smart filter, you will need to descale the machine. And descaling is the process which removes mineral deposits that build up in the boiler during the heating process when you heat water. This was a full demonstration on the Jura E8 redesigned model. I've had a blast demonstrating all the updates and upgrades, as well as preparing all of the beverages capable on this machine. Jura is available at Consiglioskitchenware.com. I'm Chef Angie Consiglio. I've had an absolute blast demonstrating this machine for you today. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below, or feel free to reach out to one of our team members. We are always here to help you make the most informed decision on your next purchase.